The world hates Jews. It's amazing how easy that rolls off my tongue, but the truth is that the world really hates Jews. Last week, 4 people were taken hostage in a Jewish temple by a Jew-hating terrorist who had some convoluted plan to get his murderous terrorist sister out of jail. He wandered into the temple where he was welcomed by the spiritualist leader of the congregation and given a cup of tea. What a nice gesture to a man who was about to change their lives in a profound way. Now, recordings from inside the building show that the terrorist thanked God that he didn't have to shoot anyone to get into the building. On a side note, at the end of the hostage-taking, the spiritualist leader of the temple didn't bother to thank God for surviving the ordeal. He did, however, thank everyone else, including the human community. It's quite sad that the terrorist had more faith in God than the leader of a temple. But I digress. That's a discussion for a different day. So the guy held hostages for a few hours. National media covered the event for about 2 hours. And then they cut to pre-recorded weekend programming. They didn't even bother to break back live to report the end of the situation when the terrorist was sent to meet his maker. The surprising part was, after this terrorist held this congregation hostage, and it's not the first time that a temple has been attacked, there was no outrage. There was no panicked discussion panel on the plight of American Jews. There was no liberals yelling about equality, equity, or whatever the catchphrase that is popular that week. There was no riots, no rallies, no prayer sessions. There was no hand-wringing, no emergency legislation, no UN condemnations, no overblown presidential speeches, no screaming headlines, no made-for-TV movies. In fact, there was nothing at all. The event ended. Everyone yawned, went back to whatever they were doing. Meh. It was just the Jews being attacked again. Attacks on Jews have been rising in the U.S. We've seen over the past few years Jewish grocery stores getting shot up. We've seen Hasidic Jews continuously getting physically attacked on the streets, and even the government of New York blaming the spread of COVID on the Hasidic Jewish community and their tradition of communal prayer services. I guess there must be no money in defending Jews. Jewish organizations are doing a dismal job at it, and the fact that the attacks continue on the Jewish community, uncountered, only leads to 2 conclusions. 2 things have to happen. Either the Jewish community has to start organizing and start defending themselves physically, or they have to start abandoning America. Waiting for a savior or messiah to show up to fix the problem will only result in more attacks and deaths. As the old adage goes, God helps those who help themselves. I'm Howie Silberger, and this is my rant.